Welcome to my channel World Scene News. Subscribe to my channel for news updates all around the world. The honors have served as a rare moment of unity, a celebration that transcends politics and backgrounds, shining a spotlight on the individuals whose work has helped define the American spirit. Each year, the ceremony has been a testament to the power of the arts to bring people together and inspire generations. This year, however, the tradition has been dramatically reshaped, marking a turning point in the history of the honors. The familiar rituals and long-standing customs have given way to a bold new vision, one that reflects the changing tides of American society and leadership. The 2025 honors signal a profound shift, not just in the ceremony's presentation, but in the very structure and philosophy of the institution itself. The event now stands at the crossroads of tradition and transformation, challenging the boundaries of what these honors have always represented. With President Donald Trump's return to the White House, the event was transformed in unprecedented ways, relocated to the Oval Office and conducted under his direct leadership. The setting, once reserved for the nation's most critical decisions, now serves as the backdrop for America's highest artistic accolades. The once bipartisan selection process, which aimed to reflect the nation's diverse artistic landscape, has been replaced by a presidential showcase. This new approach puts the arts under a more centralized, hands-on management, raising questions about the future direction of the honors and the values they embody. These sweeping changes reflect a deeper transformation in how America's highest artistic honors are conceived, awarded, and understood. The ceremony now stands as a mirror to the nation's evolving relationship with culture, power, and public recognition. The 2025 ceremony, filled with star power, patriotic fervor, and a sense of historic significance, offers a first glimpse into this new reality. The atmosphere is charged with anticipation, as both supporters and critics watch closely to see how this reimagined tradition will unfold. This is the story of a tradition remade, where power, politics, and culture now intersect in ways America has never seen before. As the nation watches, the Kennedy Center Honors enter a new era, one that will shape the legacy of American arts for years to come. President Trump's involvement in the 2025 Kennedy Center Honors marks a dramatic departure from tradition, setting a new precedent in the institution's storied history. Never before has a sitting or former president taken such a hands-on approach to the nation's most prestigious celebration of the arts. As chairman of the Kennedy Center's Board of Trustees, Trump now wields direct and unprecedented control over the institution's direction, policies, and public image. His leadership is not just symbolic, it's deeply operational, influencing everything from daily management to long-term strategy. He replaced the previous board with his own loyal supporters, ensuring that every major decision reflects his priorities. After being installed as chairman, Trump quickly moved to cement his influence, reshaping the board's culture and focus to align with his vision for American arts. Historically, the president's role at the Kennedy Center Honors was largely ceremonial, limited to attending the event and offering congratulations. Now, Trump has become the chief architect of the entire celebration, actively shaping its tone, message, and even its guest list. For the first time, he openly participated in choosing this year's recipients, shifting the decision-making process away from an independent committee and into the hands of the executive branch. This move has fundamentally altered how honorees are selected, sparking debate about the future of the awards. Trump's ambitions extend beyond programming. He's announced sweeping plans for major renovations to the Kennedy Center itself, promising to restore what he calls its unmatched prestige, and to modernize its facilities for a new era. Rather than criticizing from afar, Trump is now reshaping the Kennedy Center from within, embedding his personal vision into every aspect of its operations, and aligning the institution more closely with his own values and priorities. Every detail, from the selection of honorees to the design of the medals and the staging of the event, bears his unmistakable imprint, reflecting a new era of presidential involvement in the arts. The Kennedy Center is now more closely tied to the administration's identity than ever before, blurring the lines between politics and culture and raising new questions about the future relationship between the arts and government in America. The 2025 honors have become a distinctly Trump-branded event, transforming a once independent cultural institution into a powerful symbol of his influence, and leaving the nation to wonder what this means for the future of American arts. This year's honorees, described by President Trump as the most accomplished class ever, represent a remarkable cross-section of American culture and achievement. Their influence stretches far beyond their individual fields, shaping the soundtrack, stories, and spirit of generations. Each recipient has not only reached the pinnacle of their profession, but has also left an indelible mark on the hearts and minds of millions. These are household names across American entertainment, instantly recognizable and beloved by fans of all ages. Their work has become woven into the fabric of American life, celebrated in living rooms, concert halls, and theaters across the nation. The 2025 recipients, George Strait, Michael Crawford, Sylvester Stallone, Gloria Gaynor, and Kiss, each bring a unique legacy. Together they represent the diversity and dynamism of American creativity, from country music and Broadway to rock and film. Their selection this year reflects a focus on popular, widely recognized figures with decades of commercial success. These honorees have not only entertained, but also inspired, uniting audiences through their artistry and perseverance. George Strait, often called the King of Country, has more #1 hits than any artist in any genre. His smooth voice and timeless songs have defined country music for over 4 decades, earning him a devoted following and countless accolades. Michael Crawford, the original Phantom of the Opera, became a Broadway icon whose powerful performances captivated audiences worldwide. His artistry set a new standard for musical theater and inspired generations of performers. Sylvester Stallone, creator of Rocky and Rambo, is a symbol of American resilience and determination. His unforgettable characters and stories have motivated millions to overcome adversity and chase their dreams. Gloria Gaynor's I Will Survive is a global anthem of strength and hope. Her voice has uplifted people around the world, making her a true icon of empowerment and perseverance. Kiss, with their theatrical rock and electrifying performances, built a massive fan base and became one of the best-selling bands ever. Their larger-than-life personas and unforgettable shows have left a lasting legacy in music history. This class celebrates popular art forms that resonate deeply with the American public, honoring artists whose work continues to inspire, entertain, and unite people from all walks of life. George Strait opened the ceremony, embodying the traditions of country music and setting an unmistakably American tone. Dressed in his signature cowboy hat, Strait's quiet dignity and authenticity defined the moment. As President Trump draped the new medal around his neck, Strait's respectful gesture, removing his hat, spoke volumes. The president honored him as a true American icon whose songs are the soundtrack of countless lives. Strait's staggering career includes over 100 million records sold and 60 #1 singles. He represents a core part of the nation's cultural fabric, tradition, hard work, and honesty. Honoring Strait is a long overdue recognition of his monumental impact. His acceptance was a highlight, celebrating the enduring power of country music to tell the American story. British actor and singer Michael Crawford's inclusion stood out among American icons. President Trump introduced him as a Broadway legend, forever linked to the Phantom of the Opera. Crawford's original performance turned the show into a global phenomenon, earning him a Tony Award and millions of fans. His voice became the definitive Phantom, setting a standard for all who followed. Before Phantom, Crawford was a successful comedic actor and musical performer, showcasing his versatility. Honoring him recognizes the profound impact a single iconic performance can have on global culture. Though not American, his contribution to Broadway is undeniable. Crawford helped create a theatrical landmark beloved in American culture. His Kennedy Center honor celebrates the universal power of the stage. Sylvester Stallone's career mirrors his most famous character, Rocky, a true underdog story. Stallone wrote and starred in Rocky, creating a symbol of hope and determination. Gloria Gaynor's I Will Survive became a global anthem of empowerment and resilience. Her powerful voice continues to inspire generations facing adversity. Kiss brought explosive energy, theatrical makeup, and spectacle to rock, turning their band into a global brand. Their anthems and live shows redefined what rock music could be. Stallone, Gaynor, and Kiss represent resilience, spectacle, and boldness in American culture. Their work is unapologetic, embraced by millions, and deeply embedded in the popular consciousness. Their inclusion celebrates entertainment that is big, loud, and enduring. The 2025 honors broke tradition, moving the ceremony from the State Department to the Oval Office. President Trump, in a tuxedo, personally presented the new Tiffany-covered medals, heavy gold discs on navy blue ribbons. The iconic rainbow ribbon was replaced, signaling a modern, corporate aesthetic. The atmosphere shifted. A curated playlist of honorees' hits played throughout the White House and Rose Garden. The event felt more like a vibrant, televised celebration than a solemn occasion. Every detail, from location to soundtrack, was designed for maximum visual and media impact. The ceremony became a high-profile White House production, directly overseen by the president. Trump's personal stamp is on every aspect, signaling the end of the old way. A new era for the Kennedy Center honors has begun. President Trump's deep involvement marks a dramatic reversal from his first term, when he was shunned by the arts community. Back then, honorees boycotted White House receptions, and the Trumps skipped the events. Now, Trump is the single most powerful figure shaping the nation's highest cultural honor. After returning to office, he scrutinized the Kennedy Center, accused it of promoting a woke agenda, and took over its leadership. Instead of artists refusing to attend, Trump now personally selects the honorees. The 2025 class, filled with popular figures, reflects new cultural priorities. No boycotts or protests, just a celebration remade in the president's image. This transformation is a powerful story of politics and culture colliding in modern America. The 20,000 founder buying Sensen Sandy Beers, Old 25, Sebelzen Pradidan, 25 Kennedy Center Honors Preview, a new direction for American arts and culture. With Trump at the helm, the institution is now closely aligned with the executive branch, raising questions about its independence. The focus on mainstream, commercially successful artists may reshape future honorees. Tonight's tribute gala, with the President and First Lady attending, will test this new era. The event is now as much a media spectacle as a cultural celebration. Centralized control ties the awards to a specific vision of American culture: patriotic, popular, and Trump-branded. This turning point transforms a bipartisan tradition into a presidential production. The curtain rises on a new act for the Kennedy Center, and for the story of American arts.